Good morning and welcome. Welcome to my live stream. I'm Bob Pace. I'm your host um, for this live stream. It's Fight CPS with Bob Pace. That's the name of the morning show. Now I'm on twice a day. My other show is Fight CPS Stop Taking Our Children. That's at 7 o'clock. My show during the weekdays at 10 o'clock and then on the weekends at 8 o'clock. Those are all Pacific Standard Times. And I've been doing this now for 21 months, two live streams per day about CPS. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. And I'm here to help you with your CPS case. Now, one of the things you can do, you can interact with this live stream, is to text a message. And it can be a question or comment. It's all spelled out right there, my banner up there. And the reason why I say country is because I don't know what country your states are in. It's for people that are outside the United States. See, I have 22 countries, and with the United States, 23 countries. All 50 states have contacted me, including the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. And I'm here to help you with your CPS case. I know a lot of you right now are in different stages, but one thing you do is you love your family, you love your children. The problem is CPS doesn't care. It's a bad agency. Now, I'm here to help you all. And it's interactive. So I'm hoping that one of you will ask me some questions or text me a comment. But it must pertain to CPS. It must pertain to CPS. And I have 8 rooms. They're linked here. They're found on Facebook, so no matter what room you're in. And then I put up on the screen the comments that people make. The comments are there for you all to see. Also, if you're the first time texting in, make sure you tell me about your case. Start at the beginning, the knock on the door, the phone call, or the letter. Oh boy. Another day here at CPS, and it's terrible. We also started to talk a little bit about Adult Protection Services, APS. And a mother that was fighting the Adult Protection Service lost her mom. It was sad. Anyway, they gave her a hard time about taking care of her mom, and I didn't realize that Adult Protection Service is just as bad as Children Protection Services. It's all handled by the same people, social services. Now, we've had a long history of protecting our children and child abuse in the United States. Starts back in the 1600s, goes all the way forward. In 1875, there were societies that were generating lots of money, and also the children were running homeless on the streets, so they took them in, and they were taking care of our homeless children. Also, the turn of the century saw a lot of battles against the first immigration, the American Indians. Their children was rounded up and put into boarding schools. The sad part about the Indian race is they wanted to try to eliminate all their heritage, their language, their food, their culture, everything. And they took away their children. The parents never saw the children again. So abuse of our children has been going on all the time. Not only is it abused by parents, but it's also abused by social workers. I'm still bizarred how a social worker could forget a 3-year-old boy in the car in Alabama in her driveway. She goes in the house, and 5 hours later, she comes out and the boy's dead. Yeah, it was 150 degrees in the car. Did they do anything with the worker? No, they just fired her. They should have charged her for first-degree murder. You know, I don't know if she planned it, so maybe it's second-degree murder. But she should still be charged. And they didn't. They just let her go. Meanwhile, the parents that had their child taken from them. So I'm telling you, you got to be awful careful. Your children are taken by CPS. They are corrupt. They're so corrupt. You need a right kind of attorney for that. A right kind of attorney. Now, yesterday's show, I started an hour early. I don't know how I got sidetracked on the time, but I thought it was 10 o'clock. It was only 9. But here it is, 10 o'clock. A little after 10. Now, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm going to have to start my show early at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. The 31st, I think. Um, okay. Right now, we haven't really got any people coming in here. Sometimes we wonder, is this the right time? Yeah, it's 10:21. I've been in here for 21 minutes, and they still haven't. All right. Um, what do we talk about? There's lots of things we could talk about. It seems like I talk about the same old things. They're my 5 rules, such as get a attorney, a real attorney, a court, not a court-appointed attorney or a public defender. Get the real attorney who's schooled in juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. 2, do documentations. Create 2 important documents. One is the timeline for the incident log. All the incidents happen. You need to create that. It only takes 3 sentences. The first sentence devoted to the if it was a phone number that called in that was the incident, or was it you saw somebody. So it's either the location or the phone number, but the date and time and the people involved. The second line is a synopsis of the incident, a summary of this incident, no more than a sentence long, short summary. Then the outcome, what happened after it. If it's not done, leave it blank and fill it out later. But you need this for all your incidents. There'll be tons of incidents. They'll come up with the school, with the police, with social services. There'll be all lots of incidents. And you won't remember them 6 months from now or a year from now. That's why you have to. That's why you have to really document everything. Also, you should start a journal and make it to your kids because you never know what's going to happen at the end, and that way they know from day to day how you're doing and what you're doing. Then, when the appropriate time comes, you can share it with them. Now, oh wow, we got emoji already. We got a care emoji, and it's from Dorothy Cook. Oh, Dorothy, thank you so much. I was looking for you. This guy here is really tired today. He had a case of a woman that lost her mother, and she has no one else to turn to. It's so interesting. I don't know if it's the way I talk to people or the way I care about people, but people are drawn to this room and drawn to me. The lady from South Africa all the time wants my encouragement and her arm around her shoulder because she's going through such a hard time about her case. It's really hard. It really is a hard thing to do. Hello, Nevis Franca. Um, I imagine your name is Nevis, which is good, but I have no idea where you're from. So if you could tell me where you're from and do you have something to share or a story to tell, it'd be great. Now, besides texting a message, you can also be a guest on my show. Be a guest, it's right there. You just have to text my producer, Grace, and she will set you up with the SteamYard application, the one that we use that uses YouTube. SteamYard is the application we use to do this live stream, and then it's transmitted on YouTube. But it's a horrible thing that you're faced with. I too was a victim of CPS. A lot of you are out there. And it's sadly saying it affects the people that are low income or something tragic happened in their life. Like my case, I lost my job, so my income was really tight. And after a while, the court appointed attorneys weren't working out. My emails and meetings with the director of social child protection services goes in one ear and goes out the other. He didn't care. He did not care. My case was awful. I had to sell my forever home to hire Vincent Davis because I needed the money to hire him because good attorneys require a retainer. And for LA County, he's not too bad. He wants approximately $5,000 as a retainer. But that's not written in stone. We need to have each case differently or whatever. I know certain other retainers are more. There's a couple in Georgia that I gave a quote on that was 125,000. You say, "Whoa, why so much?" Well, first of all, Vince Davis has to fly to your state. He has to get a rental car to go from the airport to the hotel room, and he's got to pay for a hotel, and then he's got food that is offered. How can you say it's so hard to talk because you don't want people to take advantage of you and take that. Um, Grace's email is right there on the screen. You just email her, pick one of my 14 shows. Now, it looks like I'm a little bit tired today. Yesterday or the last couple days, we really haven't had too many people in there. And I've been having some computer issues, but I think I'm going to resolve that shortly. I finally got it nailed down on a computer. So all I have to do is load the password onto SteamYard and so forth. Now, So if you can be on live stream, that'd be great. The rules are simple: no profanity, no eating or smoking on the show. We do not use the children's names or the judges' names or the social workers' names. So I'm going to put my phone number up, which means you can call in. Oops, that's not my phone number. Too soon. There's my phone number. It's 626 698 0990. So please call in. And I want to thank Dorothy Cook for the emoji. That was nice. That was nice. Okay. Nevis Franco is from Bakersfield. Do you want to talk about your case, Nevis Franco? Want to tell a story or have a question? Thank you, Dorothy. She just re-emphasized the words for that. So that is good now. Now, CPS can be tough because the agency is corrupt. I don't know good ones from bad ones. All I know is a lot of the cases close to his home state here have withdrawn. I mean, have with oh boy. Well, I have checked in. Anyway, you need help. You need help, and it's so tough. It really is. I was a victim too myself, and it is a tough thing to go through. There's no rhyme or reason. I thought I had this. I turn these things off and they come back on. Here's a bad case here too. The sheriff's office in Brevard County at the Quality Inn in Palm Bay, Florida, where a boy that was under the care fell asleep in the hotel pool. And the 3-year-old boy he was cared for struggled to stay afloat and eventually drowned. When a hotel maid spotted the boy in the pool, she rushed to rescue him and pulled him out. Cop says the man, 40 years old, Sheriff Omar Smith, allegedly refused to help the staff member and finally looked at her and said some mean things to her. The incident unfolded around 11 a.m. Saturday at the Quality Inn in Palm Bay. The maid was cleaning a room on the third floor when she looked down on the pool and saw a boy floating in it. She ran down and yelled at Smith, "Grab the baby!" Probably caused arrest, evidence said Smith was allegedly sleeping in the pool on the steps that didn't bulge. The staff member pulled the boy, identified the report as chaos from the deep end. The boy was lifeless. May did not know CPR, but tried to get the boy to start breathing. She begged for Smith to help her, according to the cops. Eventually, Smith woke up, but he just stood there not doing anything, the cops wrote. The boy was rushed to one hospital and airlifted to another, but later died. Cops got a hold of the child's mother, who said Smith was not intoxicated when she left the room about 10 a.m., but she knows him to be a heavy drinker and has had many heavy DUIs. After she left the hotel, Smith called her looking for the boy's swimming suit, but she did not want Smith to take him to the pool because he was irresponsible. But what did the mother do? The mother did not protect the boy, so she'd be charged with neglect. While he was at the hospital, also overheard the mother yelling at Smith on the phone for being drunk again. Oh, jeez. Detectives reviewed surveillance video from the hotel that showed the boy was drowning for approximately 20 to 23 minutes in front of the defendant, who was asleep in the pool. Smith is facing danger of child neglect and aggravated manslaughter. He's being held in Brevard County Jail without bond. Well, that's great. That doesn't bring back a child. That's the kind, you know, it's sad. Oh boy. Well, let's switch here. How about eviction? We have a room, Cruella Felicia Holiday from Oxnard, California, that had a CPS case but later got evicted by her brother, who did not have title of the home. She was at the home taking care of her mother, caregiver, but I've been trying to help her. One of the most difficult things to deal with as a landlord is evicting a tenant. As property owners, it's important to know when to send a notice of termination and what to expect after unlawful detainer suit. So this outfit is AMS. They're out of LA, but sometimes they have valuable information. So there are three types of termination notices that landlords can send to tenants. They include cure or quick notice, pay rent or quick notice, or unconditional quick notice. Now, cure or quick notice, that's when a tenant has violated terms of rental agreement. It gives them a certain amount of time to remedy the violations or move out. Pay or quit notice, a notice that requires a tenant to pay overdue rent, typically within 3 or 5 days' notice, to pay back rent or remedy the situation. An unconditional quit notice is an order that mandates the tenant to move out of the property with no chance to get back rent or remedy violations. Wow. That's bad. Those are not good things. Of course, that's LA. Hmm. Hmm. Hello, Leica Hansenberg from South Africa. My little girl is changing under Uncle Bob. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Um, like my brother and his wife are changing her. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Leica. I'm afraid of the uncle and manipulation. I know that. I know that. But Leica Hertzberg is from South Africa, the province. Let me see. I always forget her province here. Let me see here. Okay, she's from the Northwest Province. The Northwest Province is where Leica is from. I gotta remember that. I'm sorry, Leica. So she's from the Northwest Province. And Leica says, no, the uncle, they make her scared and manipulate her. I'm shivering her where I sit. Oh boy. I'm so sorry, Leica. I'm glad you're here because I do try to help out Leica. Leica has no family relation. She just has me as her Uncle Bob. And she's called in numerous times here from South Africa on her own RAN. That's the money in South Africa RAN. But okay, you need to put a blanket around you. Like how you got to stay warm. I don't want you cold. I want to put my arm around you and hug you. It's almost been 2 years. Jeez, long time, Leica. Long time. So her continue of her case will happen in 2 weeks. Um, I know you're scared, and I know don't be scared. You have God in your heart. You guys got to believe in God. He's there with you. He's there with you. Now, what is this court date about? What's it about? Tell me so I can help you. Tell me what this court date's about. What is it about? Okay, you can call. My number's up. Remember, it's country code 01. Leica from South Africa is going to call. So, your voice will be heard. Your voice will be heard. I got it fixed. I got my microphone on. It'll be heard. So Leica is going to call in. So I'll leave my number up there for the call back in. I'm waiting for Leica for a phone call. Country code 01. Her country code is 27. So I really will know whether it's hers or not. So Leica can tell us about her court case in 2 weeks. What's it about? Hmm. Well, let's see if she's called in yet. Yep, here she comes. Good evening to you in South Africa, and good morning to me here in the United States.
Good morning, Uncle Bob.
Yep.
Yes.
So, how's a beautiful
Yeah.
woman doing? Yeah. How's a beautiful woman doing? You're shivering. You're cold. Okay. You know, you can still talk about them. You just got to be strong. Like, you're a strong woman. I know you can do it. Also, you got to have faith in God. God will pull you through it. Just say, God, give me strength. Give me strength to do this. Now, what's this case going to talk about? What is the purpose of the trial or the hearing? What's the purpose of the hearing?
Even also one started reading, it started feeling like I'm suffocating. But I kept my post. And later on, I
It's okay. You're doing good, Leica.
put up my she, she's so messy with me, you know? She's so rude. She's rude. And I ask politely and humbly if I might ask a question, or if I might say something. And she granted it to me the opportunity. You know, I don't see, just want me to talk and get finished. I said, every single sentence of every single paragraph of this report is a lie. This is not true, Judge. But I said it not like now, I'm now over emotional. I said it calm and collective there. So she said, okay, then go out and then you underline and write what you don't think is the truth. And afterwards you come inside. Now I get chased out. It's a whole report of like 5 typed pages.
Yeah, go on. Okay, Leica, you got to call me back. Your call just dropped. Call me back, Leica. Call me back. We're waiting for Leica from South Africa to call me back. Leica was talking to me, but she lost the call. I'm so sorry, Leica. We're trying to understand what your case is about. Now, I have about 10 minutes left of my live stream. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's almost 11. Okay, I don't know if Leica is going to be calling us back or not. I'm trying to give her time. She has about 9 more minutes and the show will be over. Now, Leica was talking about her bad case, and I guess some of the family members are not behind her. And that's hard when you're fighting a case all on your own. Okay, like as his uncle, I won't make it if they say at the next court hearing what I don't want to hear. I know you'll try to lose it, but you got to say I'm stronger. You're better than those people. Stand up tall. You want your daughter back. Stand up tall and fight them. You'll be fine. Well, I'm going to say some special prayers for you because your hearing is coming up pretty soon. I want to say special prayers that you got it under control. It's very, very, very important. Now I got a second emoji, which is great. Another care emoji. And let's see who that's from. That's from Dorothy Cook and Dana Yatsberry. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. There we go. All right, Leica. We'll hopefully next time you can call either tonight or tomorrow morning again. Well, tomorrow morning I'm going to be on early at 8 a.m. Leica, that'll be at 10 p.m. your time tomorrow. You're 9 hours ahead of me. So when I say it's 1:30 in the afternoon, I got to add 10 to it. Leica, you're very sweet. Try not to be too hard on yourself. I know what it is to do it alone. Every day is a new day, Leica, and pray to God that He'll look after your child and look after you. So I'm going to take my number down. This is too late to take any more calls. It's already fast approaching 11 o'clock. I'm going to put something very important, though, in its place. I'm going to put the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. If you try to work it out with your social workers or your social director, okay. Hello, Donna Sky. She comes in here all the time and gives me another emoji. Well, I do have to wind the show down. Sounds like we didn't talk much, but I didn't want me to be talking. I want you guys all with questions. But make sure you got all the stuff about Doge. You'll need that to go to the federal court against your local child protection system. It's awful quiet in here, and I think it's time that we end our show. It's 1 minute to the hour. I want to thank Dorothy Cook for her emoji and for her narrating my show by putting things up to emphasize it. Thank you, Dorothy. And let me see here. No, thank you, Leica, for calling in. If I was there, I'd give you a big warm hug. I'm so sorry that this is so traumatic, so hard on you. But Leica is really trying to get her children back. That's all she talks about. She's a caring mother, and they should stick to her safety plan and outline that. So I think Doge, because you can go there and you can fax them a message or you can text a message to them. But I think that so Leica, take care of yourself. Say your prayers to God. Everything will be fine. I'll be praying for you, Leica. I want to thank Dorothy Cook for the narrations in this room. That was great. That was great, Dorothy Cook. And we had a new person tonight. I don't know where they're from because they didn't tell us. But I know you're afraid. I know you're afraid. Like everything will be all right. Have your faith in God. You got to believe in the Creator, the one that created earth and oil. Okay. I want to thank Dorothy from North Carolina for helping narrate the room. Leica from South Africa. Um, and our new person, Nevis Franco, um, who comes from San Bernardino County. And I want to thank her, and maybe she'll get more familiar and be able to be on the show like a lot of you guys are. Let me see what else I got here. Oh, Nevis from San Bernardino County. Yes, thank you. I think that's it. I think that's all the people today. It wasn't too big of a crowd here. But I thank you all. And I thank the emojis. Now I'll be here tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to the doctor's. So I'm going to try to do the show at 8 o'clock in the morning. I know it's early for people on the West Coast, on the East Coast. But anyway, I have to see the doctor on Thursday. It's scheduled. So anyway, I want to thank you all. There will be a message from Vincent as soon as we sign up. They had they had no place to go. It's sad. But anyway, I really appreciate all your help and support here, Dorothy, and the rest of you. Thank you for calling in. The ones who are not here, I know we'll be back later. So God bless you all and take care of. Please watch this video from Vincent Davis when I sign off. It's really important. This is Bob Pace signing off.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges. Another kid's innocence corrupted, and if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last ones left.